What happens when bishops themselves cannot obey the Pope and admit it only in secret? Bishop Athanasius Schneider has dropped a bombshell. In a live interview with veteran Vatican journalist Robert Moynihan, the auxiliary bishop of Astana revealed something extraordinary. He has spoken off the record with several bishops who told him they do not submit in mind and will to the authentic magisterium of Pope Francis. Schneider's words are precise. When I ask them personally, off the record, could you accept the switching of your mind on Amoris Laetitia and the communion for the divorced and so on? And they say no, but publicly they don't dare to say this. Let's understand what this means. The 1989 Profession of Faith, required of all bishops by Canon Law 833.3, includes a specific promise to adhere with religious submission of will and intellect to teachings the Pope enunciates when exercising his authentic magisterium, even when not proclaiming them definitively. These bishops are swearing an oath they do not believe. Publicly, they remain silent. Privately, they admit dissent. Schneider then does something remarkable. He enumerates his own objections publicly where others will not. How can I, even myself, submit my intellect and my will to accept what Pope Francis did in his ordinary magisterium, allowing divorced people to go to Holy Communion? How can I accept the Fiducia Supplicans document blessing same-sex couples? These are not the questions of a rebel. They are the questions of a bishop who takes his oath seriously enough to examine his conscience before God. But Schneider goes further. He points to the Second Vatican Council itself. Lumen Gentium number 16 states that we Catholics, together with the Muslims, adore the one God. Adore. I cannot accept this phrase. How can I adore God together with Muslims? The act of adoration is substantially different. Catholics pray on a supernatural level as children of God. Muslims adore on a natural level. They do not have the sonship of God through baptism. This is the heart of the crisis. If bishops cannot assent to papal teaching, they are bound in conscience to say so. But if they say so publicly, they risk censure, so they remain silent, and the faithful never know. Schneider calls for these problematic phrases from both Pope Francis and Vatican II to be corrected or at least clarified. He insists this is not rebellion, but fidelity. The deposit of faith does not change. Ambiguous formulations must be measured against it. The revelation hits a minefield within the Church. If bishops privately dissent while publicly professing submission, what does obedience mean? If the Pope's authentic magisterium teaches things bishops cannot accept in conscience, where is the unity? Schneider has done what few will do. He has spoken the truth aloud. The question now is whether other bishops will follow or remain in the shadows, swearing oaths they do not keep.